Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to create a motion blur effect in Photoshop. I'm going to use this couple photo I took some time ago, and as you can see it's not completely sharp. I did use some like in-camera motion blur at the shoot, but as you can also see up here, it was kind of bright and I couldn't go as low with the exposure as I wanted, so I'm just gonna have to trick a little bit and use the motion blur Photoshop effect. Yes, and we're gonna get started right now. So we're gonna create a new layer with Command J. Go to filter, this is super easy. Go to this one right here and then use motion blur, the first one, and then you can literally do whatever you want with this. I'm just gonna try to see how I did this like in real life. I'm just gonna go with 90. You can okay, I'm gonna go with 90, show you how it works, then show you the options. And you can go as high as like 500 if you want it super blurred. I just want it a little bit more blurry. I think 100 is probably fine. Yes. And then you can go as crazy as you want. You can go to 700 where you can literally not see anything, and then you can also adjust the like direction it goes into. You can do sideways, down, up, whatever. I'm just gonna go with 90 because I want to keep, actually it's going to this direction a bit, but I just want to keep kind of the original feel of the photo, just make it a little bit stronger. Maybe go to 150. Yes, perfect. So now we have a completely motion blurred photo. I did use a little bit of motion blur info at the shoot, as I said before, but you can just make it a little bit stronger like this. And I'm going to show you also how it works on a photo that has absolutely no motion blur on it. 1 second. This photo is from the same shoot. It's super sharp, and we're just going to go over the process again. Create a new layer, go to filter, select motion blur, and go as crazy as you want. I'm just going to take a new direction and go with 200. Yes, so now you have a super motion blurred photo. But what you can also do, because this looks a little bit unreal, you can also zoom in and then select your models or your subject or whatever you want to be sharp. It doesn't have to be super exact because it's going to be blurred anyways, but then you're going to create a new layer with your models. Again, use motion blur and then go down a little bit more. And then you can just, or maybe just go crazy and like blur them out completely, whatever you want to do. This way you could just blur out them or just blur out the background if you wanted. Let's see what that will look like. I'm just going to go over all of the options here. Yeah, so you could also have the background blurred. This would obviously work better with the blurred background if it was like kind of a city vibe, like with cars driving by and stuff. But this is just the easiest way to have motion blur without having to use it in camera at the shoot, because sometimes you just have like the wrong time of day and it's just too bright. But yeah, it's super easy. It looks real. I've used this on a ton of my photos before. It only takes like 2 seconds. And yeah, I hope this was really useful for you. I hope you can use this in your photos. I would be so happy if you would show me your before and afters on Instagram. I'll put my handle up on the screen, and don't forget to like this video if it did help you, and subscribe if you don't want to miss any future videos, and I'll see you around the channel some other day. Bye!